All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lunch counter. Welcome to the lunch counter. The lunch counters is where we just stop working for a minute, take a break, go to lunch. So, welcome to the lunch counter. Is anybody going out to lunch with me today? I know everybody don't go to lunch, but hey, there's my girl Ashley. She goes out to lunch with me every day. Hello. Welcome to the lunch counter, Ashley. And in our lunch counter today, we're going to be somewhat previewing our Bible class in our lunch counter today. So first of all, I say God morning to everybody and welcome to the lunch counter. God morning, everybody. Welcome to the lunch counter. And so today, as we go out to lunch, we we're gonna have lunch with our wives. We're having lunch with our wives today at the lunch counter, and the purpose is because we need to do like Revelation 2 and 4 says, and we're gonna go to Revelation 2 and 4 right quick. Let's check it out. Let's go to Revelation 2 and 4. We need to do like Revelation 2 and 4 says. Can you see it right there? It said, God said, nevertheless, I am somewhat against thee because thou hast left thy first love. In other words, a lot of us men, are not treating our wives like we used to treat them. He said, remember therefore from whence thou art fallen. Remember what you used to do. You ain't doing it no more. He said, repent and do the first works. Repent and do the first work. He said, or else I will come unto thee quickly and remove thy candlestick out of its place, except thou repent. He gonna take your star. He gonna take your beautiful wife. You need to repent, as God says, and He's saying that to us men, because as we find over here in, let's look at uh, Ephesians, Ephesians chapter 5. We're going over here to Ephesians chapter 5. So let's look at that right quick. There we go. There he is in Ephesians chapter 5. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 25. I got that backwards, but it's Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. And so, what he's saying to us today is that husbands, love your wives, which we need to do. Husband, love your wives. How should you love your wives? He said, as Christ loved the church. Love your wife as Christ loved the church. That is a man's responsibility. That is our responsibility as men and women of God. All right, there we go there. That's where it's supposed to be. Ephesians 5 and 25. That's what we're supposed to do. But too many men are abusing that love that their wives have for them. They have left that first love which God said we're supposed to have for our wives. And so let's go down here to the 28th verse. He said, so men are to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loved his wife, loved himself. Basically telling you don't love your wife, you don't love yourself. 29, he said, no man never yet hated his own flesh. You ain't lying here cutting and beating up on your own flesh. You don't curse yourself out, huh? You don't call yourself out of your name, huh? You feed yourself food. You make sure that you are fed. And so he said, we got to nourish and cherish her, even as the Lord nourished and cherished the church. He even gave his life for the church. That is our responsibility as men. And until we nourish and cherish our wife, until we go back to that first love where we did what we did to get her, because the same thing it takes to get her, it takes to keep her. So we got to go back to that first love, man, if you want to properly love yourself. You can't love yourself and you got a wife and hate her. It ain't gonna happen. You got to take care of her, nourish and cherish her, just like you take care of yourself. And so we want y'all to tune in to our Bible class tonight as we're gonna look at the 3 breads to give your wife. We're gonna look at that tonight in our Bible class. And so take your wife out to lunch. We thank you for going out to lunch with us. Y'all have a blessed day. And as I always say, keep God first. Have a blessed day, everybody.